I think that's what I like about it. Fearless. There were 40 boys, and she was the only girl racing, and she was in top 5. So I think it's her guts and the feel for the bike, which I'm kind of confident about now. So
to race amongst the men, to race in a field that's being dominated by man, I think as much as challenging as it's a lot of learning opportunity because you're constantly trying to make yourself better. But I think the bike doesn't know gender anyway.
The Super Bowl is basically one fast lap which is taken into account, and you have to give your 100% at the same time, make sure that you don't do any mistake.
In the practice section, I had a pretty bad crash. Recovering from it, I had no confidence whatsoever in the Super Bowl. After doing Super Bowl, I was pretty confident in the bike, but yeah, the chance is gone, right?
Super Bowl was very tricky. If you're crashed, you're disqualified. We have to be very precise on how we push, and at the same time, we have to be safe.
The way I've trained myself is just that I'm not showing my full potential right now on track, that people get to see what I'm capable of.
C2, I had a high side and lost momentum over there. That would cost me maybe 0.5 on the timing, but I think that would not stop me getting into the race.
Super Bowl was not so ideal for me. I missed the gear in the straight. But okay, the job one is done. We made it into the top 15.
We've been having this battle for years.
I know it's going to be a head-to-head battle between both of us, and we are going to fight it out till the last corner. I have no doubts about it.
It's going to be a healthy fight.
I'm looking forward to finish at P1.
Zena and Anne, obviously they're like 10-12 seconds ahead of me.
She knows what I do, so I know what she does.
I was confident in corners, entering corners, and my corner speeds were good.
I wouldn't call them competition, more like inspiration maybe.
The qualifying went really well. We had a tricky condition in the practice, and I was able to keep my nerves calm and get the P1 in qualifying.
Finished second, and after that I was a bit disappointed because I wanted to finish first so that you know how it works. Just keeping a positive mindset.
Both of us are fighting for first place. It's not about who comes on the podium, it's about we're fighting for the win.
I think I've gained a little confidence by qualifying. This time I've come a little more prepared than before.
I'm really sorry for what happened, but this is racing. The crash was important, lesson for both of us. As soon as the crash happened, the red flag was shown, we were sent out. I'm feeling really sad. It was completely unintentional. I was called and there was a penalty. Now, instead of starting from the 3rd position, I'll be in the last position of the grid for the first race. I could have avoided it, but I think I'm going to take that as a challenge.
All the pro, there were 45 riders. Among them, there were 15 who were filtered, and the top 15 went into qualifying.
I just wanted to be in the top 10, and that was the goal. The goal was accomplished. I was targeting for 3rd, but it's okay. P4 is fine for me. Anyways, they're not going to run away.
Qualifying didn't go as I expected. I just wanted to start in the front row, but I'm in the 2nd row, starting from 4th position.
Once I start heading to the grid, that's when things will start getting serious.
It's been an incredible season so far, from March to May. We're here for the KTM Cup Season 2 Grand Finale.
There will be people who will be just rushing into the start where you can enter late and your exit would be faster and you can overtake people.
We all have equal bikes here, so I think we're going to have a good amount of ample fight.
I think the last sector matters. It's more like a game of chess.
P2 is also a good opportunity, so I can be a bit more relaxed. Strategy for today is just be safe. At the same time, find my gaps.
I'm not riding upon any plans. I'm just riding upon my instincts.
Some riders are really fast in race, some are fast in qualifying, some are very good with their start. So you'll never know what will happen. It's definitely a pile-up at C1.
We brought the top 15 in each of the categories to race their hearts out for 3 races. And the best are getting a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to go to Austria, to the birthplace of KTM itself. Looks like the bikes have parked into their spots, ready to go racing. And it's lights out. We are ready to race.
Started from pole, thought there'll be some riders who will try to outbrake me in the turn 1. You know, I took the race from the turn 1 itself and then I just got onto my own pace.
Race 1 was a heartbreak. 20 seconds, Alvin Sundar was down in front of me. We had to roll off and avoid running over him. And knowing Rahil, once you give him the momentum, then it's hard to really slow him down. We have to bend the laws of physics to really catch him, and that wasn't possible.
Surprisingly, today I got a good start. Fought really hard. From 8th, I was almost 5th by C1. Overtook 3 people.
It's Rahil Shetty who takes the lead and he's curious to see who takes the win.
That was race 1 for me. It's been so intense. Also, just being optimistic under your helmet, thinking, all right, there's 2 more races to go. Second is not bad.
Well, my mindset on the track is not to doubt myself. I know who I am and I'm confident in myself. So I'm not really thinking too much on the track. I'm just having fun and just natural to me sometimes. Amadan and I are school friends. There happened a KTM track day in Chennai where Amarnath told me to go ahead and use his bike to race.
ഒരു ആഗ്രഹം തുടങ്ങിയതാണെന്നാണ് എനിക്ക് മനസ്സിലാവുന്നത്. അവനാണ് മോട്ടിവേഷൻ എന്ന് എനിക്ക് തോന്നുന്നത്.
In a racing, it's a different feeling, man.
I guess the biggest surprise to me was, just how competitive the amateur category started and then progressed to. So the level that they progressed to kind of shocked us all.
पहली बार है मेरा करी में, तो धीरे धीरे I could get to know the circuit, all the reference markers. Every session I could just improve a little bit.
Well, it's lights out. Let's see what they've got. The amateur class races have begun. It's race 1.
I was just trying to enjoy the thing, that's it. Nothing pushing, no nothing. You know, when a slower guy's in front of you, you can't do nothing and they're blocking your line.
Number 8, he's coming under pressure from Adan Feroz, who started off in P4, and what a race he's had so far. Guru Kirtan, the man from pole, he takes his first race win in the amateur category of the KTM Cup Season 2, Race 1.
I tried to overtake him the C1, but I couldn't control the braking. Everybody was riding good. 2 more races to go. Let's do it.
People are now having the awareness. I see a lot of young women and a lot of girls are coming into racing.
So when we heard about the women's category, it's like great. Every person has an equal chance to participate. KTM made this idea very big that a lot of new people are coming to know about racing.
Anything can happen in a race. Depending on how my opponent moves, I'll do what I can.
That is not just the men who can race, but the women are superstars in racing as well.
It was very important to finish the race because the points are very important.
We've seen them go head to head. Number 3 versus number 10, Lonnie versus Anne Jennifer.
I overtook wherever I could find the space.
What a move from Anne Jennifer here.
Make use of the right opportunity and make a move.
We're in the last lap, trying with all our might to squeeze every inch of horsepower. We've seen them battle their hearts out. But it's Anne Jennifer that takes the win for race 1.
It was overall a very good race after a long time because I missed my season last year with my collarbone surgery and all that. So after my surgery, so this is my first race. So it's a good season start.
My name is Anne Jennifer. I'm a professional motorcycle racer and I've been racing for 8 years now.
The very first bike which she drove was like she went and rammed into a cow.
The first time I was in a racetrack, I just went in first gear around the entire 4-kilometer track. I didn't know how to shift gears.
Hans got 4 national championships and she made 2 major accidents. Collarbone has broken 2 times. We're supposed to stop racing, but she refused. Still, she is doing racing.
The helmet hides a lot of emotions. I scream inside, I cry inside, I tell a lot of shit inside. Nobody can hear it.
The fight is on between Lani Zenna and Jennifer. But we also got Adeline Sellis and Tanisha Sanjay Arora for putting a strong fight for the championship battle. It's lights out. Lani Zenna gets off to a flying start.
Felt like I was doing a practice session. And then I was just behind her all the whole time. I was like, I'll make a move in the last lap. I'll take it chill.
And Jennifer slowly reeling her in now.
I knew it was an important race for me and I had to win that race to win the championship. I was in lead for all the 5 laps. In the 6th lap, as I entered C1, I had no warning. My front just washed off.
I just had to have my reflex on, like, okay, I shouldn't run over her bike because it was like so close.
It was a terrible feeling, obviously, but it was very important to finish the race again.
Through the main straight and taking the checkered flag for her double win. Yeah, at the debut season for the women's grid.
I guess I'll just relax a bit more. My mind is chill now.
It's a part of racing. I was disappointed. Some things are beyond our control, so I think she had a better day today.
One more step to Austria.
Younger rider know that next time he's going down.
I have to overtake this guy. I would surely give him a tough one.
The battle for P2 is on. Both riders are having a blast here. Guru Kirtan, can he make it a double win?
Let's do it. I'm going for the win.
Let's see who wins the championship.